because of some of the things you've said here now, there's this particular question that always pops up when you are talking about Forex. And I would like to ask you that question. Do you really think that someone can leave his 9 to 5 job and face Forex? Is that something that you will advise anyone to do?
Okay, there is a book by Robert Kiyosaki.
Robert Kiyosaki, yes, I know that man.
Yes,
Rich
the
Dad
man
Poor
is man
Dad.
I wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? He wrote 8 things you must do before you leave your job, right? And I'm going to throw more light on that right now. You see, Forex trading is not a hobby. I pity those that treat it as a hobby. It is a full-time venture. But then this is how you do it. In one of the interviews I had, I told people, I said, look, when you start out as Forex trading, your goal is to become a profitable trader, right?
Yeah.
And that means that's a long-term goal.
Yes.
Your job or your work or your business is your short-term goal. What I mean by that, if you do not have a job and you want to trade for a living, I advise against that. One of my mentors told me that.
If you do not have a job,
I advise you to go
you
and
are
get a job.
advised to go and look for a job.
Go and get a job.
And not to learn how to trade Forex.
You can learn, but at that point in time, don't depend on Forex trading to pay your bills.
Okay.
Now, is it possible for someone to learn how to trade and become profitable without getting a job? Yes. But the success rate is very little. Now, I would like something that everybody out there listening to us will do very well. Everybody has needs and everybody has wants. Our needs are the same, but our wants differ, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, example of your needs, basically you have about 8 needs. You have food, you have shelter, you have health, you've got education, transportation, security, data, and then I think clothing. I've forgotten to mention that. These are like 8 basic needs of man. Now, you need these needs to function every single day. Now, what happens is this: if you do not have a job and you want to depend on foreign exchange markets as you started learning to pay your bills, you will not have the patience and the fortitude to manage the 2 basic emotions, which are actually fear and greed.
Fear and greed.
Yes, the rest of the emotions, like FOMO or revenge trading, comes from these 2. They are actually the parent, the mother and the father, fear and greed. Now, if you have to pay your rent and you've got little money and you want to trade, you won't have the mental discipline to see your profit and wait for your profit to continue to compile. Because when you have a loss, your money drops. And what happens then in your mind is, I've lost money. If you're in Nigeria, you convert that money you've lost into Naira. And then with the staggering exchange rate right now,
and your leg will begin to shake.
Exactly. So my advice is, if you really want to become profitable in the shortest period of time, I know someone actually gave this advice and it didn't really make sense to a lot of persons, but I'm trying to bring it to perspective. If you really want to become profitable in the shortest period of time, my advice to you would be, find a job that will take care of your basic needs.
All right.
And then learn Forex under a mentor. Now, when do you make a switch? Like I said, your job becomes short-term and Forex becomes long-term. Now, what happens is that when your monthly income in Forex becomes your yearly income in your salary or business, then you can make a switch. That definition is important.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media.
Yes, so click that follow button. Subscribe to this channel and follow us on all our social media handles.